Are we a go? I want to just put a disclaimer out there right now. Will Foley is in his room under his own will.
Under his own will.
See what I did there? That's a pun.
Under his own will.
Welcome back to the Zach and Francesco show.
Yeah.
Boy, are we...
Episode 2.
Episode 2, are we excited to be here?
Oh, I'm so excited. How excited are you?
I mean, pretty good reviews from the first episode, so I'm excited to be back, you know?
Let me read some highlights from the first episode reviews.
Oh, the comments?
Yeah.
All right, while you do that, I'll talk about how next week we're actually going to put it on Spotify, which we lied about last time. So YouTube and Spotify. So it's going to be on Spotify after we finish tonight.
Very
and then
soon.
the next one will be on Spotify too. It shouldn't be that long to edit because multicam isn't happening yet.
Not yet. It'll happen soon.
Oh, it'll happen.
Like,
It'll happen.
it'll happen.
It'll happen.
It's in the works, you know?
It is in the works.
So some reviews we got from Merpled Derp 0672W.
What?
From user NU1UK4FM5Z Warb. From Xavier Luciano 874 Gang. From Dogs Cars Random. Nice. From Benjamin _Wright.
Oh, I know him.
Fire emoji.
All right, that's
From
enough.
Alex Moncton 6829. My boy. I'm gonna need some more Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry content for episode 2.
I don't know about that.
I think we're sticking away from
That's not in the script for tonight.
not for tonight. What script? This is unscripted.
Oh, okay, unscripted.
Yeah, non-union.
Bro, that first one you wrote when you said W, I thought the W was part of the username.
Oh no, it's just
Nah,
W.
I got really confused.
Well, that's just I don't know, man. It's on you.
All right,
It's like a skill issue.
So something big happened. You wanna talk about
What happened?
the update?
For the strike?
Yeah.
The writer's strike is kind of over. There's like a deal
It's
in
like
place.
fake over.
It's over. It's like
I don't believe it.
So there's like a deal in place. Everyone agreed to it. So it's technically over. But at the same time, it's not like actually over until the actors' strike is over. Because they're not going back to work. The solidarity kind of thing. Until the actors' strike is over. So like halfway out of the woods.
I mean, like, they're able to start writing again. I was reading an article,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
they
they're
can
able to work, but, like, nothing's actually going to
Get made.
happen. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's like they're all still there.
Yeah.
They're all still...
It's progress, though.
It is progress.
And like the Actors Guild SAG-AFTRA is going to the table next Monday.
Yeah, it's kind of picking the pace up, it feels like. But
Yeah, so
I still
hopefully-
think it's going to be like this no matter what when we're here.
I mean, we'll see. Like, you know, maybe negotiations go well next week. Maybe they don't. Probably
Maybe-
not.
maybe
But like,
they don't.
hopefully they do, because then things will pick up. Things will get crazy.
Well, about the better people in the industry, the editors.
Yes, the editors are editors.
Zach didn't go with me, but I went to this this meeting. It's basically a group of editors, so it's called the LACPUG, which stands for Los Angeles Creative Pro User Group.
LACPUG.
LACPUG. So basically, I went, and it's like, it reminded me of my Boy Scout meetings, honestly. Just like 70 people
BSA.
sitting there listening to people. Scouting BSA, get it right.
Oh, my bad.
And so we were, the theme was colorist, so we just kind of listened to people tell us how, like, to approach color. One was about, like, more being technical, giving technical tips.
Yeah.
The other guy gave us, like, emotional advice. He actually used Everything Everywhere All at Once as a good example.
Wow.
Because the color in that film, it helps you dictate which part of the multiverse you're in. It's very smart, which you don't realize that. And that was the whole thing they were talking about, is that color. It's kind of like audio. Good color, it goes unseen, but it makes you feel something. So it was very interesting. There was a raffle. I did not win, but
Womp womp.
next time when Zach goes, we'll have double the chance to win.
I don't know if I'll be going because I'm enrolled in acting class.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this random little studio in Burbank called the Brian Cutler Acting Studio. Found it online. Did a Google search for acting classes near me because, like, I signed up for one that I heard about, like, while I was in Philly. But that doesn't start till, like, mid-October.
Yeah.
So I need something to keep my acting chops up in the meantime. So I found this random-ass dude.
Yeah.
And, like, he's cool. Like, I
chill.
like him. Yeah, he's chill.
Yeah.
It's cool because the entire class is, like, on camera. So it's, like, on a 2-week, like, rotating schedule.
Yeah.
So the first week, you go and you do cold read. And the next one, they film it.
Huh.
So it's pretty cool because, like, the entire thing is on, like, you'll get the reel after.
Yeah.
And, like, the dude is
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's, like, it's cool. It's a good experience. All the scenes he picks are, like, really good.
Yeah.
So I think he's, like, this just massive catalog of scenes because, like, I've never seen this one.
Yeah.
It's, like, a mix of, like, film, TV, theater, and, like, just other types of media that he finds. So,
That's interesting.
yeah. But it was good first week. I read that this older dude, He was really good.
Yeah,
I
you
was
told
like,
me he was good, right?
yeah, I was like a
Better
good
than
guy.
you?
I don't know.
Eh,
We're like we vibed.
compatible.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah.
I don't like using better or not, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I fucked with him,
Oh yeah.
and it went well. I was the good dude trying to save my town. He was the bad guy, and I
Yeah.
was like, you're bad, basically.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Another thing that I did, I went. It's kind of like an informational meeting, but I was kind of just touring this place. It felt like, but it was called Echo Bend Pictures,
Mhm.
and basically it's just another production company, kind of similar to Calico, but that's where our internship is. If you
Danny.
didn't watch the first
Yeah.
episode, but it was similar to that, but they do more music videos and
Mm.
commercials. But the similarity in both of their places, I noticed that it's like an apartment.
Yeah.
Like in the bathrooms, there's showers. Like at Calico,
Yeah,
there's
there's showers
showers in the
which
bathrooms,
is
and
like
like
interesting.
there's a whole kitchen in like both
Mhm.
places. And this Echo Bend Pictures place, they had like multiple like apartment buildings, and like
Oh wow.
no, and theirs was more spacious than
So do you think they're
Calico.
converted apartments like for all of them?
Yeah, it seemed like
Yeah.
they're all apartments, but like they weren't all connected. Like you had to walk around back, but it was like
Interesting.
that's not like the first time or like the second even at Calico. Like it's like I
Mhm.
feel like that's a common like theme just because like
Yeah.
that's like what there is out here. There's apartments,
There's a lot of apartments.
and a lot of them are like so okay like
Mhm.
vacant, so they just like remodel them because
That makes sense.
the Echo Bend one was like you could tell it was like modernized. You know what I mean?
Got you.
And same with like Calico, you can tell it's like supposed to
Oh
be a
yeah.
house. You know what I mean?
The Calico definitely like it's definitely used to be like a house type building.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, their kitchen is
Well,
nice
and there's
though.
all the apartments like beside Calico are the same way. I'm sure
Yeah.
like they're all just like
But they're all just offices.
kind of like
now.
row homes, but like
Yeah,
not really.
like fancy row homes.
Yeah, yeah,
now.
like
they're like bougie row homes. Yeah,
nothing
Like,
compared to Temple.
yeah, like ultra gentrified.
Yeah,
Like,
nothing compared
nothing
to
compared
Temple.
to Temple to you. Cool. I have a riddle for you.
Oh, okay.
It's a industry related tip that I got in the form of a
Okay.
riddle.
Okay.
Okay. 3 birds are sitting on a tree.
Okay.
One decides to fly away.
Okay.
How many birds are on the tree?
2.
No, there's 3 because the one that decided to fly away just decided they didn't actually do it. So the message here is that trying to do something and deciding to do something are not the same as doing it.
And what the
This is just about like in general, like you can't just say you're gonna try something. Like you have to commit to it. Like deciding like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna try this thing out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
like, I decided I want to be an editor.
I
For
mean,
you, like you decide you want to be an editor.
nah, I
Does
do
that
it,
mean?
bro.
I know, but like just theoretically speaking.
No, I see what you're saying. I see
Like
what
we
you're
got this
saying.
guy John, right?
It's like if we no. It's like if we said we were going to make a podcast.
Yeah.
But we are making a podcast.
We're actually doing the thing.
Yeah.
So basically,
We're flying.
yeah.
We're flying.
The whole tip was it was pretty funny. Like I don't know, I thought it was a funny analogy. Kind of like that's like, I don't know, it's kind of silly, but like it makes sense though, because like a lot of people say they're gonna do something,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean they're actually gonna do it.
Right.
They might even decide to do it, but like until they actually do it, that means nothing.
I know some
So-
people like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, there's some funny advice I heard. I'm like, it's like good advice.
Yeah.
Like so.
Speaking of flying,
Mm.
you know about the Temple flight that they used to have?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know what's happening?
What's happening?
You tell me.
Yeah. So I got it. Forgive me for not knowing the name of the club at Temple.
Oh, it's like a lot of letters.
There's a lot of
It's-
letters, but like
You gonna pull up I'll pull up the post. You keep talking.
I'm trying to pull up the post.
I got it. You keep talking. You keep
Okay.
talking.
But there's this club at Temple, and got a cool grant. Like and it's through Uber, and so Uber is giving like Temple students like $200,000 to prevent like I think the club is for like
It's
sexual
the
assault prevention.
SAASA.
What does it stand for?
Students Activists Against Sexual Assault.
Okay, yeah. So student activists against sexual assault like got this deal with Uber, applied for the thing with a grant to make it more safe because Temple Flight, if you've ever ridden one in the past year, sucks now because
I mean, they were never that great.
yeah, but at least they would go like door to door. Like now you just
No,
like
yeah.
kind of wait there and maybe
I
it
would
shows up
always
a
see
couple
the
blocks
lights
away.
flashing outside my apartment
Yeah.
because I live on the ground floor.
Oh,
So I would see the light like every night. It
Yeah.
would pass by my window, and that's how I knew like the time sometimes because it would
That's
always be
funny.
like 2 a.m. like
Yeah.
it passed. But
Yeah.
it's cool that they're doing Uber. I'm sure
yeah,
like
it's a great thing because
No.
like it's like
and a lot of other universities do that. Like USC, they have a free lift within
Oh,
like a
really?
mile
oh
of.
wow,
Obviously, they have a lot more money than
Yeah,
Temple does.
but
But like it's cool that we're getting that because like we live in a place that like that's kind of almost not necessary, but like it's
I mean,
good
like
to have.
if you're like a female student walking home alone at 2 a.m, it's like not super safe.
I mean, I'd say any student in general.
Yeah, but
I've had my situations.
I have had too, but like I mean for the club though.
No, yeah,
So I've seen.
it's good, and I'm happy that it's a thing.
Yeah, so that's cool. Shout out to all the people who made that happen because that's pretty dope.
Nah, it is.
Yeah.
Did you see
Mm.
the Temple football sucks?
No, I actually didn't.
Neither did
Do
I,
they
but I
suck?
just know that for a fact. Shout out Temple. That was my segue into football. And I think that was
Football.
pretty good. But
I mean,
speaking of other teams that suck,
Colorado.
Colorado, they were terrible against Oregon. So
Yeah, because they were so good the week before.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but Oregon was a. Remember when I said they were gonna beat them?
Yeah,
Oregon was way more legit than I expected. But
Mm.
Bo Nix, that guy that I trash talked, played like
Yeah.
the best game of his career.
Oh, really? Because you
Yeah.
were trashing him before.
I
the
mean, I
game.
wasn't trashing him.
You-
I just called him old. I said he was in. I just said he was in the league for a while because he has played for like every football team, but he like only had like 4 or 5 incompletions in the whole game. So, yeah, it was. I mean, he didn't have that many touchdowns, but
But, like-
I said, he has above average stats.
Yeah.
and they won the game. So yeah, Colorado plays USC this week, so
Oh.
we'll be on that hype train,
Let's
and
go.
we'll let you know.
So
which
who are you rooting for?
I mean, I'm supposed to go to USC game soon. Not the Colorado one, 'cause
Yeah.
that's in Colorado. But they said they're going to take me. They said, you got to come out. So
Wow.
we'll see if that changes me.
Do
But
you
I've
mean-
always been a fan of Caleb Williams. He's
Yeah.
the quarterback of
Okay.
the USC. I
Yes.
hope that's his name. I feel like, yeah, because I was thinking of Caleb Love. Too many Calebs, you know.
Duh.
Caleb Love plays North Carolina, but he went to Arizona, and that's basketball. Whole different
It's a
sport.
different sport.
Yeah, it's not.
entirely.
When it's March, we can have a podcast about that too.
Okay.
But yeah, Colorado probably gonna lose again. That's my hot take. I want
Damn.
them to win. I want it to be a close game. Probably gonna lose. So I don't even know if that's a hot take.
We'll
that might
see.
be like an average take.
Gotta
But
look it
then the Steelers
Mm.
going to the NFL, we won again,
Nice.
and our offense, they scored all of the points this week. So that was good.
That's good.
They gave us a little scare. The defense at the end of the game, it was like 23-18, I think. So it was a little closer than it should have been.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the offense, I'd say they had one drive that I was like, oh, we know how to play football. The other, like, there was so many. So I was watching it at the Frisbee house with the
Yeah.
USC guys, and every time it was third down, I was like, yo, guys, guess what? It's third down. And let me tell you, I said that line a lot, like a lot. And I only said it for when the Steelers were on offense,
Oh.
because good offenses, you really shouldn't be getting the third down, and if you do get the third down, you should be able to convert it. And so I then started to have this superstition that when I said it, we converted it, because I'd be like, yo, Docs, yo, look, it's third down.
Did it
And-
work?
yeah, but only when Docs was paying attention.
So like that's the key.
Well, and then Docs started not paying attention, the game started to scramble.
Yikes.
But we won. It was a good Sunday night football game. Steelers are undefeated in Las Vegas, so that's pretty exciting. Not my favorite city, but exciting for the
What's wrong
Pittsburgh.
with Vegas?
It's just not my vibe, you
Do
know.
you not like gambling?
No, not really.
Why not?
I'm just not a gambler.
I have actually.
I'm not even like a sports bettor.
I'm not a sports bettor. I love gambling. I'm really good at I'm not actually good. I like playing blackjack and I can play poker. I'm
Interesting.
not great at it. I do have 4 rules of gambling if you like to hear.
I
I've written them down as like this is what I send to people whenever they say they're going to a casino.
go ahead.
I'm like these are the rules of gambling. All right, so I think I call them like the pillars maybe.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the 4 pillars of gambling.
Yeah.
Number 1, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's one's pretty
I mean,
self-explanatory.
yeah, that one's good.
Number 2, more than 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. That's a fact.
I mean,
It's a fact.
continue.
Number 3, the only way to win big is to play big. So you always bet against the spread. You always bet the house.
Yeah.
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 So always bet against the spread.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
What's the fourth one?
Number 4, here's the big one. This is what they don't want you to know.
Okay.
Casinos don't want you to know that while there is a limit on how much money you can lose, there is no limit on how much money you can make. So stay vigilant.
Have you ever been to a casino?
Yeah.
I went to one casino once, and I did not enjoy it. I think I left within 15 minutes.
Really?
I mean, it was all electronic.
Yeah.
It was the one by Morgan Pier,
Oh.
and I was
okay.
just like, if everything's electronic, like, what am I doing? Like, I want to touch some real cards.
I
you
was
know?
like in Vegas in March. I was shadowing the Frozen National Tour for spring break.
yeah, yeah.
Super fucking cool. But I didn't like know anyone. So like
Yeah.
at night it'd be like I would get back from like working on Frozen
Mhm.
at like 11 o'clock or like 10:30, usually 11. I'd be like, damn, I'm not tired yet. I don't know anyone and I have nothing to do. But guess what's across the street?
A casino.
A casino. So like Actually, the first day I was there, I went to some like I forget. It's like some medieval themed
Yeah.
one, and I played like roulette on like one of the electronic things. I put in
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
I just like started like I bet out like $15,
Yeah.
and I lost it.
Yeah.
And 5 left, and I just did like these weird bets,
And then you made your rules.
and then I got to 160.
Oh, and then the rules came
So
in.
no rules came later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I got 160.
Did you grow up like playing card games or what kind of
Yeah, I
games?
played blackjack and
You
stuff
played blackjack?
growing up. My uncle played poker. He's good at it.
Oh, okay.
And like my family all like likes poker. So
Yeah. We were always more like Uno board games, but I was always into like action figures. You know what
See,
I
I
mean?
also did. Board games are big. Like Rummy Cube. Have you played Rummy Cube?
No, I don't even know what that
Rummy
is.
Cube goes hard.
You didn't have action figures?
I did have action figures,
Oh.
but not like I
Like
don't
what
know.
type?
What type of action figures?
Yeah, like were they like space cowboys or like wrestlers? Like there's all the different like
Like
there's
the
the
sci-fi
fictional
type stuff.
sci-fi
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
I think my favorite, not favorite, the one that I probably kept around the most was Buzz Lightyear, even though
Okay.
Woody was my favorite.
Got you.
They're actually doing a Toy Story version of a football game on Sunday. So there's a game in London.
Really?
So for us it's gonna be at 6:30 a.m. But
Yeah.
for Eastern time it's gonna be 9:30 a.m. And what's happening is like it's gonna be like an animated version of the game with like the live events happening, but like in Andy's room for Toy Story.
I'm very intrigued.
No, it's very intriguing, but like I'm not waking up at 6:30 to see
Yeah,
it.
there's
But I'm
no
sure
way.
there'll be a million highlights on my phone.
Yeah, I'll watch the highlights.
But
like, when I wake
apparently,
up.
NHL hockey, they did something similar to it like a few years back, and
Was it cool?
I didn't see it, but I was reading about it. It seemed cool, and it gets like kids into it a little more. So
Gotcha.
it helps promote, I guess, the market and all
It's
that.
kind of
Stuff.
cool though. Like
I mean,
it's-
yeah, but like I always thought about the weird thing with like Toy Story and like Andy, like
What about it?
how the toys are like secretly alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like
dude, I wish my toys were like secretly alive.
just like in Five Nights at Freddy's, those are toys
Yeah.
too, bro. Like
I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, movies a month. I think it's a month from yesterday.
A month from yesterday.
Yeah, it's the 28th today.
I will
I'm
not.
recording this.
I will
but
not be seeing it.
I will be seeing it.
This is
you
one of
know.
those you're gonna have to make me see it.
I like when I was like 16. I was at FYE with my friends. You
Yeah.
know FYE.
Yeah, I know FYE.
We went to the clearance rack and they
Yeah.
had 3 Five Nights at Freddy's onesies on clearance.
Did you get them?
I did. We each got a Five Nights at Freddy's onesie.
Huh.
It's like sitting in my closet.
Do you
still.
think it's gonna be good?
I don't know, because the cast is like Josh Hutcherson. That's his name.
He's the guy from Hunger Games.
Yeah,
right?
the guy from Hunger Games. The guy who's peed in Hunger Games. He's baller. He's a baller. I
Yeah.
fuck with him. You know.
He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's a
right?
good actor. It's by the people who made. It's by Blumhouse, which they do good horror. They did Megan. That was actually surprisingly good. I enjoyed that over the summer.
That was surprising. I didn't
Yeah.
see it, but I heard that it was surprising.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed
I
it.
do not watch horror movies. Just
Oh,
put PSA.
I
out
do
there.
like horror movies, but Blumhouse is like, they do like good horror. They're known for like consistently like they make good horror movies.
I definitely like heard that at work or something.
Yeah, they probably did. Yeah, but Blumhouse is great, so I like their work. But anyways, like the trailers looked interesting.
Yeah.
I really can't tell if it's gonna be like great. I think it'll be like solidly good.
Does
You
it
know,
spook you? It spooks me just watching the trailer.
I don't get spooked by much.
Yeah, I
like,
also get spooked by like we watched the Gen V trailer. We're
Yeah.
talking about that. So that came out I guess 3 hours ago.
yeah, the show.
Yeah, the show. It's a new show. It's a spin-off of The Boys, which I watched all The Boys.
I love The Boys.
I love The Boys, but it's like I get spooked by that much gore too.
Oh yeah.
Like when
You don't
like
gore, yeah.
no, it's just like it's not even that I don't like it. Like when I watch their head explode, I'm just like, shit, my head's about to explode. Like you know what I mean? Like and
You're
like
just an empath.
no, it's I'm not. I'm not. I'm just sitting on the couch
Oh,
and
so
I'm
you're
just
not
like,
an empath?
I don't think so.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Okay, maybe I am. I don't know.
There's no right answer here.
Oh, I thought you said telepath, and
No,
I was
empath.
like,
You're not a telepath.
and I was like, bro, I'm
No,
not
you
blowing up
def-
people's heads. I swear.
That's not
Telekinesis.
Yeah, telepathy is like when you read someone's mind. Telekinesis is when you can move shit with someone's like your mind.
And that's
like-
exploding.
No, telekinesis would be like if I can like pick up that controller. I'm like
That'd be cool. If
like
we did
11
that.
Stranger Things, that kind of thing. You
Oh,
know?
okay, okay.
Yeah, like.
But yeah, so the Gen V trailer. I liked it. I liked the trailer. I
like
can't
the
wait to
trailer a
watch
lot.
it. I like how the trailer like it seems all happy and it actually has like a happier tone than the boys. And then
100%.
as the trailer goes on, it gets
super
dark.
Yeah.
And then you start to see the boys like characters in it, like the president or whatever she is, the mayor. I
Yeah.
don't even know. The
Lady in
political
charge.
figure.
Yeah.
And then like you see the assistant lady that's in whatever Vex V. What's the company name?
Bro, don't ask me that off the top of my
It's
head.
Gen V.
Yeah, it's Viacorp, something like
That's
that.
not it. I'm looking it up. We gotta know. It's Vex
It's something
Company
Corp, right? Is
in
it Vex
the
Corp?
Boys V. Vogue.
Vogue?
Yeah,
It's Vogue?
Vogue International. I knew
I
that.
was. What was I
I
thinking?
might have said it wrong.
Vought.
Vought.
It's Vought. Vought International. It's not Vogue. I was like Vogue, like you dancing, like.
But yeah, I think it looks good. I'm excited to watch it. I'm sure I'm gonna squirm just like I do when I watch The Boys, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it. You know, that's what I like. I
I
like
still
enjoying
think Five Nights at Freddy's gonna be good though. I think it'll be like. I think the reviews critically, just from like, what I'm guessing, my Rotten Tomato meter guess is like a 70, like high 60, low 70 is like what I'm gonna guess it's gonna get. But like we'll see. I could be completely wrong.
it. I disagree completely.
What do you think it's gonna get?
I think it's gonna be bad.
You think it's gonna be bad?
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think if it is bad, it'll be super like fun and entertaining.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You'll see. You'll see. Keep talking.
It's like it's not gonna go that far.
I got it.
All right, that's like
All right. You ready for the next topic?
yeah. What's the next topic? You can't play that. It's copyright. It's copyright. Yeah, turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, we can't play that.
I'm
We're gonna get struck on
advertising.
YouTube.
It's for them.
We're gonna get struck on YouTube. It's gonna be your fault.
I think I played less than 3 seconds. I think that's what like the gauge
I
is.
don't know, man. YouTube's crazy lately.
All right, nobody knows what we're talking about, but
Yeah, what
that
are we
is
talking about?
AJR's new song that just came out. So I just wanted to talk about it. I like it. You didn't seem to like it, honestly.
I'm like not the biggest AJR fan.
I'm an AJR enthusiast, unfortunately.
Here we go. That's like
Here we go.
that's what made me dislike AJR.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
I find it
Bang was like the
incredibly
worst
annoying.
song.
Like I don't know. They're just
They became like TikTok-y, and that was the problem.
They went super just like, oh, I'm making songs to make sound bites.
No, but their second album, which was before the TikTok-y sounds, was the best album. It was Neo Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I have faith that this new album is bringing back Neo Theater vibes. Their best album, like, on paper was The Click, which was, like, it wasn't their popular album, but, like, it was what brought them to fame, you could say. The Neo Theater was, like, their tour that, like, you started to realize, like, oh, people know who AJR
The Click was
is.
the first one, right? Or
Yeah.
no? Yeah.
It wasn't the first one. The first one was Living Room, but nobody, like, knows
I remember
that one.
Living. I used to because I listened to them when Click came out.
Well, in the Living Room was the one that had the SpongeBob, like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But they're releasing new music. They have a new album coming out November 2nd, I think. I act like I'm like 98% sure it's November 2nd.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, and I like that new song. And I've liked a lot of their new songs for this new album, like all the singles. I've been impressed, so to say. When compared to the last album, I was like,
That's fair.
but I like their album covers have also been cool.
Their album art's like always pretty good.
No,
So,
yeah. And
they
there's
don't do
like
any bad
there's
album
like
art.
Easter eggs in this album art.
Oh really?
Yeah, I liked it a rabbit hole the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole
The
and I was
AJR
like,
rabbit hole.
yeah, that's like half of my feed. Like
The AJR.
AJR enthusiast.
Wow.
That's me,
That's interesting.
isn't it? Don't do me like that,
I'm
bro.
sorry. Like
I
I'm
already get
just
made
like,
fun of all the time. It's interesting though, because when I was in high school, everybody was like, my feed would be like people that like AJR are like in band, and I was like, well, I'm in band. I like
Yeah.
AJR, but I found AJR. It's interesting. They're one of the bands that I found on my own. You know how like a lot of times you find music through friends or
Yeah.
like through like I don't know, friends like sharing
yeah,
playlists,
just, like,
all
you
that.
see it somewhere.
Yeah, like or you hear it on the radio and stuff. AJR I didn't really use YouTube much as a kid because I wasn't allowed to.
Oh really?
And my parents wouldn't let me.
Wow,
And I
that's crazy.
no, and I found like one of their music videos on YouTube, and then I just like started listening to their music.
Interesting.
No, it was super interesting because I was like, I found that on my own, so I take pride
Okay,
in
so
that.
there's an emotional attachment to them as well.
I don't know if it's emotional. I do remember watching their music video for the first time, like in my
I
bathroom.
feel like there's an emotional attachment to them.
And I watch their music videos every time they premiere.
There's an emotional attachment.
They're good. They make me think, you know. We'll put you on.
Okay, I mean, like
I'm gonna get so much hate.
I just think they're just like
The comments next week.
Yeah.
AJR sucks. AJR sucks.
they're just like so poppy and like annoying with it.
Well, and I like Poppy, but like my thing is I like Poppy, but I like the songs that like aren't on the radio. You know what I mean? So like
That's like more understandable. But
no,
like
Heat Waves by Glass Animals. That's a great reference. Like I love that song. They overplayed it on the radio, but the rest of that album is amazing.
great,
But like
yeah,
nobody knows any of those
Well,
songs because they weren't on the radio.
Glass Animals is so bizarre because like they were also nominated for like best new artist a year or two ago
No, yeah.
when they've been around for like 10
No,
years.
yeah, but it's like
bizarre.
stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what else.
I love Glass Animals though. Glass Animals is great.
There's other ones.
Yeah,
Let
but
me-
AJR is definitely like.
I listen to John Bellion. That's.
Mm,
But like the only song people know by him is like All Time Low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then
John Bellion's really good though. I'd like him definitely.
John Bellion is good. Post Malone, like I listen to all of Post Malone's music.
Post Malone's really interesting.
He's
different kinds of music. I will
no,
say.
yeah, and so like it's just like that.
Yeah.
And I like to think AJR in like the same shell, not the same kind of artist, but the same idea that
Yeah.
like their mainstream is gonna be very mainstream, and the rest of their music has potential.
All right, that's a good. Yeah, that's your take.
That's my take.
I respect it.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're gonna put me on to AJR, but like I respect the take.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, I know you need my validation.
I always need your
Every
validation.
day, like Francesco like wakes up and like knocks on my door, and it's like just ask my for my validation. He's like, "Is this outfit good?"
I've never said that to Zach in my life. I just
That'd
want
be
to put
funny,
that.
though.
It would be funny,
be
but it would
hilarious.
be
I would be
sad.
like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you asking me that? Like, are you
Me
serious?"
when I do it tomorrow. What didn't approve my validation was Venice Beach. Did not enjoy Venice
Not
Beach.
a Venice Beach enjoyer.
I'm also just not a beach
But
guy.
you hate sand, right?
I hate sand. I hate
So what is it about
the
sand that
beach
you hate?
culture. Bro, what is there not to hate about sand? It gets in between everything. It's on you for like days.
Yeah, but like nice soft sand.
Where? Tell me the last time you were in some
I
nice
don't
soft
know.
sand.
Like I went to
How many years ago was that?
no, I went to Bethany Beach over the summer.
Over
Like,
summer?
That sand was pretty good.
All right. I'm not down with it. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
No, it's bad. And even
Everywhere.
just that, I don't really like beach culture. It's so like
I agree with that.
it's just I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like ugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
people
all those
just walk around.
No,
on
no,
the
like all
beach.
those like shops with like
Oh, I
those
know.
crappy t-shirts and stuff and like falls apart in a week, but like everybody has to buy it and then you have like the dollar food that like is
Yeah.
not good for your stomach.
Yeah, the food definitely like eating that long term would probably like mess
People
you up.
like live in the beach culture and like love it. I will say beaches have good ice cream.
Yeah.
Like boardwalks, beaches,
Yeah,
whatever.
like I like going like day trips to the beach, you know? Like once a year I'll go to like a beach day trip.
And Venice
Like a single week.
Venice Beach, like it was cool with like the skate
Yeah, it
bowl
was.
and like
The skate bowl was really cool. The
I
basketball courts.
the
were
basketball
dope.
courts. I really enjoyed watching
Yeah.
basketball, but like that's not like a normal beach thing.
No.
But like Muscle Beach, like I thought that was kind of like odd. I was like,
That was also like not as cool as I thought it would be.
well, also like, why would you like go lift weights in sand? like, you're sweaty and you're just gonna get sand on you, and then you're like, but yeah, it's a very much a tourist attraction. I don't know. It
Oh, for
wasn't.
sure.
I mean, the skating was cool. We saw that
skating
like
was cool.
7-year-old or 9-year-old like
Yeah, like,
just like
balling out,
skating. Yeah,
yeah.
like,
No, they were like,
and then you see like the 20-year-olds and you're like, oh wow,
yeah. it'd be
I
crazy.
could do it, but like
I want to see you do it.
I'm
Like,
not.
I think next week we'll like
We're
get
not.
you aboard.
I
and
am
then-
not going back to Venice Beach.
No,
I refuse.
really.
I-
Like you disliked it that much?
I disliked
What
every
about the
moment.
canals though? The canals were pretty
The
cool.
canals were cool, but like they were also just like disgusting.
Not all of them were disgusting. Like they were like
Okay,
parts
but, like,
of them that were like
10 being absolutely disgusting, one being perfectly clean. All of them were at least 7 or more.
I think they were all 7.
6.
There were some like 5s.
Okay. What was it, like 10 meters? Like all the kayaks too were kind of gross. It was cool.
Okay,
Those
the
guys were
boats were pretty
paddleboarding. That
cool.
was
Yeah,
like but I have that like I have that culture at camp that I can like
Yeah, you like the mountain type of lake.
yeah like just lakey like
Yeah.
yeah I don't
No,
know.
I agree with. I definitely like it more, but like I can see the appeal of Venice Beach. Also, not my thing particularly. It was
Yeah.
cool to go to once though.
No, I agree. Like, I'm glad I went, but
Mhm.
I didn't. I guess I didn't know what to expect, and
Yeah.
now that I know, I'm just like I'm hard
I
pass.
can't imagine living around there though.
No, some of those people just live there, like,
Mhm.
and like some people like want to live there. I will say that where we stopped to get the ice cream, that street, Abbott Kennedy or whatever.
Yeah,
I
the
said that
number
wrong,
one.
but
Or it's like Abbott Kinney, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, Abbott Kinney maybe.
Yeah.
It's like it was named like the most coolest street in America or something.
yeah.
And it was a cool street, but like honestly, not the coolest street I've been to at all.
I mean, yeah,
Like-
I've been to a fair share of streets.
And then that's like
A lot of streets in
not
my
even
day.
top 10 streets. Like It was cool though.
Doesn't break top 10.
No, I don't think so, honestly.
Yeah, I'd put it probably like 12.
Yeah, yeah, like the you know the like the lower tens, but like
Yeah.
definitely not
Still
breakdown.
tiered, but not good enough to be in the 10s.
No, definitely not number one though.
Oh, definitely
I mean,
not.
that was like 10 years ago though, so like maybe it was cool back
Maybe,
then. But, like,
maybe other streets have gotten better. We don't
that's
know.
true.
Yeah. You have anything else you want to discuss?
Did we cover?
We covered all our topics.
Dang.
Other than that, we apparently need a theme, according to Lou Pepe.
Oh yeah. So if any of y'all have a suggestion,
Not even a
like-
theme, like a niche. I don't
like,
even
we get a
understand.
niche. Like I don't know.
I like our podcast the way it is.
So we're getting some, some criticism,
Comments.
some comments,
Constructive.
criticism.
Yeah.
That our podcast needs a theme of some sort, something
Yeah.
to make it unique.
Yeah, like a charcuterie board. That was the example given.
I feel like you're not a fan of that. I feel like you take that as offense to our brand.
I mean, people are watching it. That's all I gotta say. People are watching
But,
and
like,
listening.
Do you think that we'd have like more viewers if we're just like both like charcuterie board? This cheese is so good.
Maybe we should get a charcuterie. I'm kind of hungry now. Maybe next week we'll have a charcuterie
Maybe we'll
board.
just like eat like snacks, like weird snacks.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear people hear me chew.
it's like ASMR. People like that. No,
I don't know about that, bro.
you can just like go back from the mic, just
Nah,
like every
nah.
time you're talking. Like
But if you guys have any ideas for the theme,
yeah, or if
We-
you want ASMR eating,
or
for a
if
theme.
you're into the charcuterie I can't even say. Charcuterie boards,
charcuterie board
let us know in the comments.
down below.
Yeah, and make sure to like
Comment.
and subscribe to our video. Thanks for listening or watching the Zach and Frank show.
Bye bye.
Oh, I said Frank.
It's
The Zach and
Francesco
Francesco.
show.
Oh no.
Bye bye.